this is my grandfather, Pops, and he's going to be telling us a little bit about this landform. So, Pops, is there like a definition of Uluru? Like what is it? So, just basically what it is.
Okay, Uluru is called a monadnock, M-O-N-A-D-N-O-C-K, which means that it's a mountain made out of a single. Hello, I seem to have lost connection.
Oh, I can still hear you.
It's a mountain made out of a single rock. The rock itself is very round. It's about 2,000 feet high above the plain, but it also extends below the surrounding sand dunes for about another 100 or so feet.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Now, is that a good start?
That was great. Okay. So do you know what kinds of rocks or minerals can be found in or at this landform?
Yeah, sure. The rock itself is very old. It's 500 million years old. And it was formed from the erosion of a mountain range that was to the south, called the Piedmont Ranges. And it's made up of the minerals that derive from granite. It's not a granite itself, though. It's a sediment.
Okay.
It's the erosional remnants of granite. And so it's made up essentially of quartz, which is silica, silicon dioxide, and feldspar, which is a sort of alumino silica. And that breaks down under weathering to produce clays, which wash away, leaving the silica behind as a hard sandstone.
Awesome. Well, you just answered like 5 of my questions in like 1, which is awesome. And are there any other like interesting facts about it? Like anything else you think is cool about it, or?
Well, it's a very important icon in Australia, and also to the Aborigines. It was sacred to them as well. Because it's been there a very, very long time. The only reason it's still there is because it is so hard. But the other thing is that it's extremely smooth, and the shape of the rock is rounded, and it's rounded in a sort of an outward fashion. It's called said to be
Oh, we lost you there.
Sorry?
Can you repeat that?
Yeah, sure. It's a convex shape, which means that whilst it's reasonably flat right on the top, it becomes steeper as you go down the slope, so it's nearly vertical towards the base.
Awesome.
Now, the consequence of that is that it gets a lot of rainfall, or such rainfall as occurs out in the desert, but it really runs off that rock, and it stimulates the water resources all around it. And indeed, they're the only water resources in the area, is the groundwater, which is quite fresh close to the rock, but becomes a little more saline further away.
Awesome. Now, we understand that you've been to Uluru, and... Yep,
I've worked out there. I've put in water supply operations out there.
Have you ever climbed the rock?
Yes, I have. A lot of people used to do that until we became aware of the fact that the Aborigines had a high, put a high spiritual value on it. But one of the most fascinating things about climbing the rock is that you then look down on the desert, and you can see the round pattern of the spinifex grasses which grow there. And Aborigines are very famous now for what are called dot paintings. And you can see where the dot paintings originated from, because it's that pattern of round grass clumps that extend out in directions away from the rock and all across that desert area.
Okay, well, thank you. That's basically it. Thanks for talking, and you'll be on camera to my whole class.